Welcome to this instruction video on DuoFix Field, and in this video I'll be talking about one of the ways in which you can orientate your instrument using DuoFix Field. And that way is orientation by using a minimum of 2 points, but when you do that orientation you are also going to need distances and directions. So it's a minimum of 2 points. You'll be measuring angles and also distances. Okay, so let's start up with DuoFix Field. Okay, so when I start up DuoFix Field and it asks for a name, I'm going to select OK. I'm going to select job. I've already created a job that I'll be working on this demonstration. So that job is orientations 1. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select connect to an instrument, and I'm going to select simulator. By selecting simulator, it allows me to have all the functionalities that I would have if I was connected to a total station. Okay, so from there I'm going to select OK, and I'm going to select survey. So this is an orientation that was saved from a previous job, and we don't want to be working on that orientation. We want our own orientation. So I'm going to select orientate instrument. Okay, so the way that I'll be demonstrating in this video is the distance and direction, which requires a minimum of 2 control points, and we'll be measuring a distance and a direction at each measurement. So I'm going to select distance and direction. Okay, so the known points that you are able to use is you can use a control point, a collection point, or a state point. So in this demonstration I have imported control points, so we'll be working from control points. So I'm going to select the control points that I'm going to be using for this orientation, and it's point 1 and point 2. So I will also need heights of those points. So point 1, I have the height of that point. That point is 0.23 meters above the ground and my other point is 1.39. So these are the targets that are at this control point. The target at point 1 is 0.23 meters above the ground, and the target at point 2 is 1.39 meters above the ground. So what I have to do now is measure to point 1 and measure to point 2, and DuoFix will calculate a free fix for me. Other people call it a resection, other people call it a reverse polar. So it will calculate the coordinate of where I have set up my total station, as well as orientating my total station at the same time. Okay, so let's select so now I'm sighting to point 1 and I'm measuring to point 1. Okay, so for this demonstration, because we're using a simulator, I'll have to put in the angles that I would get if I was sighting to point 1 right now. So if I was connected to a total station, I'll just read to that point and DuoFix will get that data automatically. So for right now, the angle to point 1 is 269. Sorry, it's 269 degrees, 29 minutes and 49 seconds. Okay, and the vertical angle is 87 degrees, 22 minutes and 35 seconds, and the slope distance is 447 meters, 0.103. Okay, so after I've input all this data, I'm going to select OK. So that data is displayed there. So that's my horizontal angle. Okay, now I'm going to sight point 2 and measure to point 2. So I'm going to select measure. Okay, so now that I've sighted to angle 2, the angle that I'm getting from to angle 2, it's 0 degrees, 0 minutes and 5 seconds. Okay, and the vertical angle to point 2 is 89 degrees, 7 minutes and 33 seconds. And the slope distance to point 2 is 75 meters, 0.395. Okay, so from here I'm going to select OK. So see, after I've selected OK, DuoSoft will automatically calculate for me the errors that are associated with this observation that I've with this orientation that I'm doing now. Okay, with this free fix that I'm doing. So it's telling me that there is a horizontal distance error of 1 millimeter to 0.1 and a horizontal distance error of 7 millimeters to 0.2 and an angle error of 10 seconds. So DuoSoft will adjust for these errors, and if you are happy with these errors and you select OK, the adjustment will happen. And if you choose to use this orientation, that orientation will be done with these adjustments adjusted for also. Okay, so let me select OK because I'm happy with that, and DuoSoft has calculated for me the coordinates of the point where I have set up my total station right now, and it also display those errors from before. So I am happy with this. So another thing you can do is, if you want to add another point, you can add another point and you can use 0.3, but you can add another point and you can have another point here which you can sight to. But for this kind of orientation, you only need a minimum of 2 points to do it. Okay, so that's the coordinate of these are the coordinates of the point that I've set up on. Okay, so if I need to save this, I can just save this it will save the orientation as well as the point that is calculated. If I don't need to save this, I can just select continue survey. Okay, and another thing is, if I had made a mistake with the observation to point 1, all I had to do is select this X here, and it will erase the data that I had observed and allow me to measure new information. Okay, so myself right now, I'm happy with this data, so I'm going to select save this DuoFix, give it a name, let me say RES1. Okay, and I'm going to save this coordinate as well as the orientation. I'm going to select save. When I select save, it takes me to the page where I can collect points, stake out points, do a road stake out, and all these other things, because now my total station is orientated and DuoSoft is ready to do multiple kinds of surveying applications. So that, in short, is how you would orientate your total station using the free fix method. Okay, so stay tuned for new videos on other ways in which you can do orientations in DuoSoft. Thank you.